This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I'm thrilled to have you joining me here in these lessons. In this video, we're going to jam together on 5 different songs, 5 different chord progressions. We'll be using the bar chord shapes that we've been learning lately in the lesson series. Of course, we'll be doing some strumming as well, so it's going to be great. And by jamming, I mean you, me, and the band will be jamming together as we play these chords. So it's going to be great. Now, this video accompanies Lesson 15 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 Method Book. In the book, we'll be on pages 104, 105, and 106, doing songs 26 through 30. So, we'll be starting there on page 104 with number 26. Now, at this point, we've done lots of these chord progressions, and we've gone over bar chords quite a bit. So, I'm just going to give a couple tips, and then we'll jump in with jamming on these progressions. It's going to be great. So, I'm going to go through the strumming patterns mainly, and then give a couple tips about finding some chords, especially those that have root notes that are sharped versions of the notes, so that I can just make sure that you're ready for that. Okay, so in number 26 and for number 30, we're going to use the down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. That strumming pattern. We've done that some. It was introduced in lesson 14, and we've used it here with lesson 15 some. So that's one we're going to use for 26 and 30. With that one, anywhere where we have 2 chords per measure, it's going to be the first up strum. That's what we're going to use when we switch to the next chord. So with number 26, it starts out with B flat to E flat to B flat to E flat. So I'm going to go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. Switch on that up. So that's where we want to switch when we have 2 chords per measure. Okay, so then over on with number 27, slightly different with our strumming pattern, similar kind of feel. We have down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's what's used there. With number 28, it's the classic down, down, up, down, up. So 3/4 time, we have done that one a lot. With number 29, we're using that down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 2 measure strumming pattern that we insert then every 2 measures into our chord progression. We did that one with the last video with a chord progression there, so hopefully that's familiar to you. With that one, there will be a spot where we have 1 chord in one measure and 1 chord in the next. And you just want to remember that we want to switch chords on the and a 4 in that first measure of the strumming pattern. So, for example, we have where we're going to go from D7 to C sharp 7, or sorry, D7 to C sharp 7. You'd have this down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that last up strum in that first measure of the strumming pattern, that's where you want to switch chords with that. Now, with that one, and with 28 and with 30, we have these sharps. So we have natural notes, and by now I'm sure that you are finding the natural notes along the fretboard. They're happening between frets 3 and 10. They happen at frets 3, 5, 7, 8, and 10. The flat version of by comparison to the natural notes is 1 fret lower. The sharp notes by comparison to the natural note that they relate to is 1 fret higher. So with the G note on the 6th string at the 3rd fret, we have G sharp at the 4th fret. Or the C note at the 8th fret, we have C sharp at the 9th fret. So they're 1 fret higher. Then the flats are 1 fret lower. So for example, that A note at the 5th string, or on the 5th fret of the 6th string, A flat's 1 fret lower. Or B at the 7th fret, B flat's at the 6th. We've done a lot with flats. Sharps are a little bit new here. So for example, with what we're seeing there with number 28, F sharp minor. We have an F note at the 1st fret on the 6th string, so F sharp, and then the minor shape will be there at the 2nd fret. We've actually played that one quite a bit before when we were just working on some bar chords intertwined with a lot of those first position chords. We also have an F sharp at the 9th fret of the 5th string, and I could put my little A minor shape in front of that. So we've got F sharp minor, and of course you could do F sharp 7 in the same way. C sharp minor, you get that C note at the 3rd fret of the 5th string, so C sharp at the 4th fret, or the C note on the 6th string at the 8th fret, C sharp minor, 1 fret higher. So that should hopefully help with finding those root notes that are sharps. All right. So as I mentioned in the previous videos, take advantage of the jam along portion however works best for you. If you need to just work the strumming, mute those strings. If you just need to work the fingerings in the left hand, if you just need to find the root with your index finger and find where to place those bars, you can play right along just working on one thing at a time, then start putting everything together. But it's going to be super fun. So we'll go ahead and play these 5 songs. Each one will happen at 2 different tempos. First a slower tempo and then a faster tempo. So we'll go ahead and play them. It's going to be great. awesome. We've played 30 chord progressions together over the last 6 videos. This video and the last 5 videos. Can you believe it? And of course, the video before that, I introduced the bar chord shapes to us. That's a huge accomplishment. Playing bar chords really opens up our opportunities to play in a lot of different keys, play different styles of music that don't really work as well when we're playing our little basic first position chords. Not that the first position chords sound basic, they're just easy to play, but sometimes those open position chords, those basic first position chords as we call them, aren't as useful in some styles, and we need those bar chords. So congratulations on working through and mastering these. In the next video, I'm going to go over some other bar chord options. So we can actually take first position chords besides the E chord shapes and the A chord shapes, and we can make bar chords. So I'm going to go over that in the next video. Of course, as we continue on into lesson 16, we'll start to learn power chords. And then as we continue through the book, we're going to learn lots of other types of chords, major 7th chords, minor major 7th chords, add 9 chords, suspended chords. And we'll learn the first position options that we use with some of the pop music intertwined with other open position and first position chords we've learned, as well as movable voicings that work kind of like the bar chords, where we learn one shape and can use it all over the fretboards. So this is a huge accomplishment to come this far. Lots of great things to come. Take care, and I'll see you again. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.